See, this is not one seed. This is a watermelon patch. Inside this one watermelon seed, there's one watermelon. But inside that one, or actually more than one more watermelon is probably inside of this seed. But inside of those watermelons are exponentially more seeds. Inside of those seeds are more watermelons with exponent, all from this one seed. So if we can cultivate this one seed, if you can cultivate the one idea in your child, if you can cultivate the one area of interest, if you can cultivate that one thing that they get in the classroom and in the lessons, if you can tap into that, do you know what's going to happen with their confidence? It starts to grow and it starts to open up. And then they start to believing, because faith comes by hearing. And when they tell themselves, I can do this, now they have spoken from their mouth to their ears, something for them to have faith for. And that, if they can keep saying, I can do this, it will now produce faith that will now grow into life, and life more abundantly. So you have a dream and you begin doing it. You begin the journey, and then you begin duplicating. And then finally you get to that place where you say, I want to dominate this. I want to master this. I want to learn this. I want to know about my child. I want to tap into how my parenting can impact them and who I need. And you become a specialist in finding the gifts and talents and the treasure. I had this a few years ago. I had the opportunity to be in the ruins of Pompeii. And they're still there after all the destruction happened. They're still there, and they're finding and discovering treasure. Sometimes they're using big shovels. Sometimes they're using light little feathers. The tools we use to help discover the treasure within your child, it matters. But you know when that happens, you know when we become really fine and detailed, that's in that part when we're dominating, when we become the expert, when we're really knowing what's going on, that's when we do that. But at first, you want to start the journey. Start the journey of discovering, and you're on it now. Being here puts you in an environment that says, listen, I'm really serious about this. You're starting the journey now, but you don't have to do it alone. And so being in this environment, being in this group, this is a good soil environment where not only your child is going to be able to thrive, but so will you. That's what the seed needs. The seed needs the right environment. The seed is full of potential, but potential without the right environment only remains potential. We are on this earth, your child, you, me, Karen, all of us, we're on this world to exhaust our potential. This seed next year does not want to remain a seed. Your child does not want to remain potential. Your child wants to achieve. And so now is the moment to begin the journey to discover the treasure that's within your child's earthen vessel. I pray that you go on the journey, you allow others to be connected with you so that you can tap into that environment and actually be able to see the fruit that is within. So thank you, Karen, so much. Hopefully I've been an encouragement to you and everyone that's here to go on the journey, to begin to meaning not, cover, meaning conceal the treasure that's within each and every child, because the genius is within them. Believe it. Believe that they have a treasure of genius, and then have fun on the adventure of discovering it.
I love that. I love that. I have a camp called Camp Genius, and part of laying those neurological tracks so that the kids can work to their potential, as I come alongside the family, and as the family is creating that environment that you said to nurture and like Pam was talking about yesterday, put the right nutrients in the soil at the right seasons and the right developmental stages for the fullness of that plant growth. And so part of that for the 4 to 8-year-old child is to be able to repeat back, to be able to hear and repeat back and hold things in their memory. And so I decided to do to plant good seeds, and then my friend Daniel came up with the song, and it's I am a gift, I'm a precious treasure, I have eyes that see and ears that hear, I am God's masterpiece, created for good works, I am a gift. And of course, one of my genius children raises her little hand, and she's like, Miss Karen, can we start unpacking our gifts now? I'm like, yes.
Yes.
You know, the kids just take things so literally, and they get truth. They're like sponges. They get truth immediately. Some of the things that I think are like great revelations, and all my years of experience, and all of my training, and I'm going to deposit, this truth into this child, and the child's like, uh-huh. Like I said this story yesterday, is like I was with a boy that I had taken, through the reading process until he was at an above grade level. And then I was at his sister's reception for the wedding, and he was taking a gap year, and he was a baker, and he was managing this bakery. And I said to him, I said, it's kind of like you're in the oven and you're cooking. I said, and he comes from a genius family, and I mean, just outside of the box entrepreneurs, applauding Shark Tank things, even the little ones, like good ideas. And I said, they haven't created the classes that you need, and even the degrees that you need for the things that you're going to create. Here's his response. He's like, I know. I'm trying to tell my parents that. So I think it's just those positive words, those affirmations, and I am so excited about the word pictures and the little movie that you just laid before us on how to get excited about that adventure of uncovering the gifts in your child. I just absolutely love that.